you read the title correctly. The illustrious EA franchise Fight Night might actually be back. Your host JMMA, and without further ado, let's get right into it. So here we are right here. This was the first confirmed source from Tom Henderson himself talking about a possible Fight Night revival. He also mentioned, we're gonna go over this article, but he mentioned around this time that that UFC 5 was on its way. This was about late 2022, early 2023, and that Fight Night was put on hold for UFC 5, right? So if you guys do not know, EA Canada is the same EA studio, EA department that makes the UFC games, FIFA and NHL. Okay, so they're gonna be more than likely producing the next Fight Night game, Fight Night Revival, whatever you're gonna call it. All right, so in November of 2021, Tom Henderson puts this out. EA has greenlit a Fight Night Revival, but it's on pause, like I just mentioned, for UFC 5. It's due to EA Canada's decision to temporarily pause its core development in order to prioritize the next EA UFC game, which is planned for late next year. He was right about that. In a studio-wide email seen by Tom Henderson, EA Canada told staff that its focus will be UFC 5 for the foreseeable future. The email explained that strong marketplace competition made it challenging. The email explained that strong marketplace competition had made it challenging to staff up for Fight Night. At this time, the only and still to this day, the only competition Fight Night actually has is Undisputed, which comes out next month. What are they intimidated by? I haven't read this article since like 21. They're intimidated by Undisputed? I've heard rumblings that they possibly are going to be waiting to see how Undisputed does on the market. Because if you do not know, quick little history lesson: Fight Night Champion sold terribly. That game sold terribly. The roster was trash. The only thing that game had going for itself was the champion mode: Andre Bishop, Isaac Frost, Raymond. But that whole storyline where you go to prison and all that, that's the only thing the game had going for itself. Outside of that, consumers didn't like the game. So it's so bad, and EA was just like, we're not going to be making this game anymore. F it. You know what I mean? So that actually makes sense. They said for the time being, they were going to ensure that UFC 5 was delivered at its highest quality. That was true. That's a lot of tech to determine. They say they were excited for UFC 5, yada yada yada, and everything else. They're not responding to rumors or speculation. So this was 2021, man. So this is pretty cool. Eddie Hearn was talking about some stuff, and then Oscar De La Hoya came out. He was talking about a game, so forth and so on. I can confirm that game is a mobile game for Golden Boy that has nothing to do with Fight Night. I actually made a video about that tweet. I got confirmation that it is actually about Fight Night. Okay, so saying that, a couple of months ago, Combat Esports Media, quick plug, go follow Combat Esports Media. They came out with this post right here talking about Fight Night round 5. So a lot of people looked at this and it was like, oh, how did you get that? That's not right, bro. It's a Google made picture. Calm down. People on Twitter are just all over the place. But anyways, it says breaking. Sources tell us that EA is planning to announce a Fight Night game this year. Boxing like Jerry Ennis and Raymond Ford are on board. And then Ray Ford actually came and put it up on Twitter. So that was crazy right now with this. I can't confirm that this is possibly true. But there was some stuff in the Undisputed Discord where a guy had said this exact same thing, and it turns out he was talking about Undisputed because the timeline itself matches up. So we'll see, because I've heard some things. I've definitely heard some things. There's like nothing too crazy and concrete. Couple fighters, guys, it's nothing like crazy. No one has any gameplay. No one has anything because they haven't even started on that yet. So if you see videos or hear stuff or rumblings of, they got this, and people don't believe those people, I would say Tom Henderson, Mike Straw, reputable. We're gonna get into Mike Straw's tweet in a little bit, but this sounds like they're gearing up for Undisputed. Like I said, I can't confirm 1000%. They're waiting to see how Undisputed does, to see if they want to jump back into the market, to pay devs, to get those people right in the right positions to make the game. But they've been scanning people and shit, so it's kind of a weird thing. I kind of don't blame them, to be honest, because they put no effort into the UFC games and they make probably double the profit. So I mean, it's a good business model. I mean, bad business model for the consumer, good business model for them. And it's kind of just, I don't know, it's kind of a weird thing to where Undisputed kind of has just opened this Pandora box of video games coming out and whatnot. So we'll see. But Mike Shaw himself responded to this tweet, and he said, I reached out to a couple sources at EA. He has sources. If y'all don't remember, he leaked that UFC screenshot. By the way, I know who snitched on me about when I made that video and motherfuckers got my video taken down for covering the screenshot. That's so fucked up, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you, but regardless, I just thought about that. He says things around the series have seemed to pick up after UFC 5, which was to be expected. Though possible, no one I spoke with expected anything major to be shown this fall. Okay, because this original tweet says planning to announce, not planning to release, but just to announce. Makes sense, right? He says if anything gets shown, it's likely to be similar to when EA announced the college football is back with the little, when they did like the little they did the little fucking the screenshot, the picture, and it just says college football is back. So that's expected. It says the game is coming. So Fight Night is coming. The game is going to be released soon. Game is coming. Just won't see much of anything until 2025. If earlier, I will be pleasantly surprised. Jeez, y'all. So it looks like I said, bro, Undisputed didn't open up a Pandora's box. And with Brian Mazik as well, he's another credible source. He's probably the most credible source when it comes to boxing video games. He's talking about some things that we're gonna get into in the next video regarding Undisputed. And man, this is crazy. So we're gonna have Undisputed and Fight Night, two modern boxing games coming out at the same time, butting heads. Y'all know what it is, man. Competition brings out the best in everybody, because everybody wants to be the best. Everybody wants people to say they have the best game, they have the best card, they have the best this and that. So I respect it, man. So we gonna see y'all. Yeah, that's pretty much it, man. Fight Night is back. If anything, you just expect the announcement. Nothing too crazy this year. If we see it early next year, just expect that. All right. Maybe they might show a little teaser. Who knows? All right. But anyways, man, y'all boys stay up, stay blessed. Let me know down below in the comment section. What do you guys think about Fight Night? What do you guys think about it coming back? Should it not stay back because the game's so bad? Like I mentioned, Fight Night Champion. Do you think Fight Night Champion is a good game? All that good stuff. As always, the comments or our little discussion forum for us, man. All right. So you boys stay up, stay blessed. It's been JMMA. Do something productive with your day. Be near me. That's not productive. All right. Catch you guys next time, man. Love you guys, and I'm out.